I want a bag put over your head so I can stand being in your presence.
What a splendid sense of humor.
Not even the carrion eaters are interested in your irradiated corpse.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Fallout. Last time we made our way to the Mariposa military base, and after a clean sweep of the place where we killed countless mutants, including some guy, he had like a laser eye or something. I think his name was the lieutenant. Anyways, once we got to the control room, all of the cathedral people, they blew up. Like they just quit straight up, like committed seppuku. And after that, we hacked into the console and, well, we blew up that place, that evil place with all the vats, the awful FEV virus. And now that we're back at the cave to the vault, I thought, oh, that's character, oops. I thought we would take a look at some of the information that we downloaded. Let's start with Captain Maxon's diary. Well, because Captain Maxon, that's the Brotherhood people, you know? Sorry, let's see. Captain Maxon's diary, October 10th, 2077. So this is just after the war, I think. Hold on. No, this is before the war, isn't it? Because didn't the bombs fall on Halloween? So yeah, October 10th. October 10th, 2077. I, Roger Maxon, Captain, serial number 072389, have started this log because it doesn't look good for any of us, and I'd like for people to know what really happened here. All hell broke loose when we finally discovered what those scientist bastards were up to. The colonel has locked himself in his office and seems to be having some sort of mental breakdown. The men are screaming for blood. They're looking to me for answers, and I'm not sure what to do. Someone has to do something, though, before this place sinks into an anarchistic bloodbath. October 12th, 2077. Every time we get a report from higher up, things get worse here. The war is going in a very bad direction, and this place is about to go into full mutiny, with all the chaos that entails. I stopped one of the men from executing a scientist today, and demanded that we interrogate them to find out what their orders were. October 13th, 2077. I killed a man today. I was interrogating Chief Scientist Anderson, and he was giving me the full details of their inhuman experiments. He said his orders came from the government, but I didn't buy it. He started screaming about how he was just following orders, how he was a military man, and I just shot him. I tell myself it was to keep him from causing a full mutiny among the men, but I'm not so sure. October 15th, 2077. I tried again to speak to the colonel through the door, but he seems to have completely lost touch with reality. I broke down the door with several of the men just in time to watch him blow his head off. Right before he pulled the trigger, he said he was sorry. October 18th, 2077. By killing the egghead, I seem to have confirmed my position as leader of the men. They follow me without question now. The interrogations invariably end up being executions. Shellman held out the longest, but the end result was the same. Her arguments about her orders were a bit too specific to be completely made up. I'm getting a real bad feeling in my gut about how this is all going to end up. I don't even lie to myself anymore about my reasons for executing the scientists. October 20th, 2077. I finally replied to the outside world over our radio. I don't know why they never sent anyone here to see what was happening when we stopped responding to their transmissions. It doesn't make any sense. Well, they'll come now. I declared ourselves seceded from the Union. They remember Jefferson Davis. What will history say about me? October 22nd, 2077. What the hell is going on? We declare ourselves to be in full desertion from the army and no longer under the government's command. And what happens? Nothing. Something bad is coming down. October 23rd, 2077. I can't believe those bastards finally did it. Damn them all to hell. We finally let the A-bombs fly. We were right in the middle of trying to pry the real story out of von Felden when we completely lost contact. I have a feeling the research center was hit hard. I don't know why. Just call it a gut feeling. It seems inconceivable that we were not targeted. I'm sure China will make up for that oversight real soon. Luckily, we had moved our families from outside into the facility the day before yesterday. We do not yet know if the fallout has reached this area. October 25th, 2077. Sergeant Plattner volunteered to go outside today to take specific readings on the atmosphere. It seems the radiation has not spread this far. Since he was wearing his power armor, there was no threat to him from radiation, but if he had been exposed, he would have had to be exiled. We don't have adequate decontamination facilities here. October 26th, 2077. I convinced the men that we should bury the scientists. I don't know why. Perhaps it was to ease my conscience. I finally started to believe their stories when the last one was dying. My God, what have I become? October 27th, 2077. We're leaving this godforsaken place today. I'm leading the exodus to the old government bunker at Lost Hills. I'm leaving this log behind to be buried when this place goes in the next exchange. Who knows? Maybe someone will find it someday. And that's exactly what happened. Someone did find it someday. That's interesting to hear. I wonder if the Brotherhood of Steel has a copy of that, or if they might want to be hooked up with one. Alright. This one seems pretty big. Richard Gray. That's Richard Gray was Harold's what was he? He was one of the merchants with Harold when they supposedly infiltrated the Mariposa military base. I'm kind of surprised that Harold and crew made it through there based on how those Brotherhood people were acting. Let's go ahead and read Richard Gray's audio diary. Which is a funny way to say it. Richard Gray audio diary. I'm dying. I need to get this down before the pain overwhelms me. I can't believe that I was finally able to drag myself out of that vat. The slime did not affect me, but I nearly drowned. I didn't know what happened to Harold. He was standing right next to me when the crane knocked me into the vat. He must have been killed, or he would have tried to help me. Francine is dead, killed by one of those robots. I have no idea how much time has passed. I was able to hack this computer to turn off the robots and record this, but now my mind is slipping away. There's so much pain. The green slime that I was immersed in is the source of all the mutations we traced here. My skin is beginning to fester and peel. In other areas, it is bubbling and starting to expel a green mucus-like substance. Some days, the pain is almost tolerable. I can actually walk a few steps again. It seems inconceivable that I dragged myself all the way up here from that vat room. Strangely, I'm feeling stronger, though I'm still in a lot of pain. Everything seems to be getting smaller. I think I consumed one of the mutated things scurrying around here today. Before I knew what was happening, some sort of tendril had sprang from my stomach and covered the poor creature. As soon as it had sucked the rodent into my gut, I could actually feel its mind, I think. There is the very real possibility that I'm going slowly insane and can no longer differentiate between what is real and what is a hallucination. Maybe I'm still slowly dying in that vat, and I've imagined all of this. Things are becoming more clear to me every day. This toxin has actually improved my mind. I feel that I can understand even the most complex philosophical questions, simply and directly. It's as if all the layers of artifice have been stripped away. I wonder what would happen if I submerged an animal in the vats for a prolonged period of time. Would it gain awareness? The strangest thing is happening to the animals. They actually become smarter and more aware of their surroundings. I dipped a dog and a rat at the same time today, and they were fused together. It's not quite two creatures anymore, but it's more than one. Perhaps this is the future, a coming together of different creatures in some sort of harmonious unity. I no longer consume the different animals I create simply for sustenance. I have become the instrument through which unity will be achieved. I am so much more than a human being now. It is time to bring others into the glory that is the unity. A lost soul has finally strayed into my home. I was so surprised I consumed him before dipping. A mistake I shall not make again. His mind was so primitive as to be repulsive to my refined cognitive abilities. I've begun to modify myself to be more pleasing to the unity by injecting small doses of the virus into my body. The slime in the vats is a man-made virus called the Forced Evolutionary Virus. This information was acquired from my newly grown Neuralink with the base computer. The few wanderers that have found their way here have been a disappointment to me. They can't seem to mutate correctly. The best I've been able to create are some big and dumb mutants. Most can recall nothing from before I initiated them into the wondrous unity. I only feed on them for fuel now. Their minds are nothing to me. Oh, glorious Creator, I have succeeded in spreading the complete joy of unification to another soul. Unlike the others, his total radiation count was low. I believe this is the factor we have been overlooking all this time, as it seems the conversion is more successful in the cases with less radiation damage. I have never known such glory as I felt when taking his mind into our own. We are beginning to create an army dedicated to unifying the wonderful diversity of life. We have trained them to continue our work here while we search out more populated areas to take into ourselves. We are beginning to feel the limitations of a body that is mobile. We must find a permanent home, with a greater store of knowledge, and a steady supply of biomass. We have stopped increasing ourselves until we can find this new unification center. When we have arrived, we will continue to grow and feed until we have brought peace and unity to the entire world. Oh man, that's kind of chilling. I don't really have much to say about that. I guess that's the guy we're gonna have to run into soon. The mastermind. Let's head inside and talk to the overseer. Hello, Bones. Heard about some of these places before, but never been in one. Seems nice and clean. A little too clean for my tastes. Is that right, Ian? Well, let's see. All the way down to the bottom, we gotta talk to the overseer. Here we are. Let's do a save.
What news of the mutants?
I blew them up.
All of them?
Well, all of them at the vats.
What about the mutant leader? What about this so-called master?
Far as I know, he's still alive.
He must be stopped. If not, he could rebuild his empire of mutants and would certainly strike back at us. The vault will not be safe until the master is dead.
Is that all you have to say to me?
Is the mutant leader taken care of?
No, but he will be. Soon.
Well, that's great. That's very good. You sound like you're in control out there. Please, finish this up soon so that you and I can... When you're out there, remember, the people of the vault know you've saved them.
I don't know if that's quite as comforting as he thinks it might be. Let's go to the Brotherhood. We've got to pick up dog meat, and we've got to report to the elders. Alright. Let's go to the Brotherhood. It is kind of conspicuous that we only have one leftover slot, isn't it? Of course, we haven't been to the boneyard yet. An encounter. Just some rats. Hey, that's a new level. Awesome. 20 more points. Might as well become a better speaker. What else do I need? Maybe I'll put a couple points into lockpick. Seems good to me. Some irradiated fruit around. Let's continue. Alright, let's just go ahead and skip down to level 4. Huh? Oh no, did I make them mad by killing the one guy? Okay, I'm just gonna speed run. I'm gonna have less items, but I'm gonna speed run the military base. First off, dog meat. Stay here and wait. Oh my goodness. Okay, good, you're here. This is an issue that was not an issue in the original. Let's see. Because in the original, these guys didn't follow you into the base. They were only for the outside support. And the reason for that we've already seen. Alright, let's convince them to leave. Let's get out the big guns. Do I have one? Yeah, plasma rifle. And what is that? What was that? 3? steal from you as well. Get all that ammo. Let's shoot you. Actually, let's get out the alien blaster. Shoot you in the eyes. Let's move up a bit. Because I can still kill you guys. I'll have to kill these guys with the force fields. That's really annoying. Well, this time I didn't get extra XP because I didn't fight people on the way. I was lucky enough, I guess. This is gonna be slightly annoying. Let's see. Alright. Let's make it through here again. Can I shoot him from here? Of course I can. Quite easy. Alright, that's everyone outside, I'm pretty sure. Let's do this again. Alright. That's them down. How are they doing? 41. Okay, this is gonna be very painful. Well, maybe I'll wait until I'm through fighting the bulk of the mutants. I hate the Rocketeer. Let's see. Not that. Ian is almost dead. I need to heal him. $69. Alright, start combat. Get rid of the Rocketeers. There you go. They'll take care of each other. Let's get rid of you. And you. Alright, that went pretty well. And now we get the level. Alright, what did we get last time? Let's see. I think it was better criticals. No, I think we got more criticals actually. Plus 5% chance. Yeah, let's take that. Awesome. Oh yeah, and also fix our energy weapons up. And put some into speech. Time to loot. Let's just go ahead and read that. Don't really care much about maximizing it with the difficulty cheat. Alright, these guys shouldn't be an issue. Let's do another save. Let's see how these guys are doing. 30, 65. 1. Ian. You're hanging by a thread. He's rolling really low on the stim packs too. Okay. It's this room again. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's kill you. And kill you. Dude, I hate this guy. That's the first time he's been useful. Okay, well, what do the paladins look like? 46, 34. High goes low. That should be good for now. Let's go up here and kill this guy. Yeah. Right back at you, buddy. Let's shoot him. Alright, they're down. And let's get to looting. Alright. Well, Let's take a look at everybody. 75, 68. You guys should be a little bit damaged. So we should be good to just run through here. We'll just have to heal everyone up. It's really annoying. He's down. It's quite unfortunate. Let's go to the 3rd floor. Oh my goodness. Alright, that was pretty easy. Let's do another save. How's everyone doing? 48, 54. Now let's do another save. And run through the minefield. All right. He was my lover. He was my best friend. I can't believe you did that to him. Interesting. All right, let's continue up. Save the game. All right. Let's come through here. Here's the out of order thing. Let's do a quick save. Oh. Could have sworn. Yeah, I turned off their sensors. Let's see, this is the lieutenant with 250. This is member of the Children of Cathedral. I think this guy has a rocket launcher. I'll get rid of this guy as well. Ian's not doing too good. Oh my goodness, you... Yeah, let's shoot you. Okay, let's kill you. Still not down? My goodness. Okay. Let's just finish him off. How's the lieutenant doing? 130. do that and then reload. It crashed. That's awesome. Oh, this is gonna be such a long session. Okay, let's do this again. Let's reload. Okay, once more. Kill the Rocketeer. What the heck? Why is it crashing so much? Actually, let's do this.
Well, I'm quite impressed.
No, hold on. You have to come over. Stand like around here. Your report, Van Hagen. The Master is pleased with your progress, but his need is great and time is limited. The Master should know that raw material is limited. We cannot create our soldiers without more stock. He is aware of your problems. He is working on it as we speak. Tell me of his plans. We need to coordinate activities if the Unity is to succeed. The Master has become aware of an undiscovered and living vault. With that much raw material, we can create a great force. According to the prediction software, it will be the numbers we need to succeed. Excellent. This is most fortuitous. Are the inhabitants contaminated? Oh, this is the best part. If their representative is any example, they are clean, pure strain. Oh, this is most exciting. What vault is it that we plunder? Vault 13, and we shall have them soon. Very soon. That's a free 1,000 experience. Okay, now let's save. I think they were dying. I think it was crashing because we were fighting while they were doing that spiel. And it can't do that in combat or something. Okay, let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Oh, one of those guys is coming over. Great. Okay, let's shoot at you again. Then enter my inventory. Heal all the way. And then reload. Okay, he's down. Shoot you in the monocle. Once again. And let's heal. Don't go in with the dang knife. Come on. Oh, and I can't believe I just reloaded. All right. And like that. I swear if Tycho just killed Ian. Alright, let's end. Nice. I'm now level 13. Tycho's level 3. Awesome. Alright, into speech again. Let's get 120%. Let's get some lockpick. Simply so it's less painful later. Security card. Encryption disk. All this ammo. Bunch of stim packs. All right. Let's take out the key card. Hello? Okay, let's just take that back and maybe the key. No. Okay. Let's do that. All these guys explode again. Don't really care, honestly. Here's the room. All right. Okay, that works. Initiate silent self-destruct in 10 minutes. Wait, let's download the logs. Gray and Maxon. Initiate silent self-destruct in 10 minutes. Alright, let's run. Alright, and we're on our way out. Okay, let's go on back to the Brotherhood. This time we're not gonna bother. We're not gonna bother going to the vault. Let's start at the entrance this time and get dog meat. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, they don't seem to be hostile at all.
Well, hello. What can I help you with? Go ahead. Goodbye.
Let's go on down. Fourth level. All right. General Maxon.
Hello again, Initiate. Things going well? Then get out. Yeah, fire away. Then get out.
Doesn't have anything to say. Maybe I talk to these elders over there. Good work with the mutants. We've already heard that you destroyed their production facility. Thank you for taking care of that problem for us. That's it? Just a thank you? Well. All the stuff there is done. Dispose of the merchant. Huh. Weird. But everything is done so far. Looks like there's one more log. Did I get something? That's right. Well. There's not much more to do here in the Brotherhood. Except for maybe one thing. Let's steal from Ian real quick. I'll take this back if you don't mind. Where is it? This. Very small, but surprisingly heavy.
All right. Explain yourself, Initiate. Then leave.
and I will forget this little incident.
Do I still have it? Nope. That's weird that the stealth boy doesn't work. The door. And I guess he hears the door opening. Can I leave?
All right. Explain yourself, Then leave. This.
Okay, here's what we do. Take this. We got through it. Yes. Let's go back down. What was it, the third floor? That's right. Hello. Were you able to get the part? Yeah, here it is. Great, let me just install it into the unit. Okay, you're all set to go. Here, take this manual. If you have any kind of aptitude with repairing things, you should have no problem. Good luck. Now comes the part where we have to succeed a skill check. Repair. And we got another power armor. And a new level. Alright, let's see. Let's make that good 40. Let's bring this back up. Okay. Put the rest into, I guess, big guns and small guns, make them even. Why not? Probably never gonna use them. Let's put it to lockpick, I guess. Let's get that. Now the question is who to give it to. Well, let's go back out of the Brotherhood. How funny would it be if I could give the power armor to Dogmeat? Can I also come in here and talk to them? Do a quick save. What? You guys are crazy, you know. Locked, huh? Yeah. What if I get out the stealth boy again, and I need my electronic lockpicks? Man. Wow.
Your life ends in the wasteland.
You're crazy. Okay, well. I mean, I guess I'll have to give up on going in there. Now then. He's using the Ripper, huh? Draw your best weapon. He's wearing the Brotherhood armor, so I'll give the power armor to Tycho then. Look at that, he's bald. He still doesn't have the helmet on. Is that a different armor? Hold on. Like, it's not a different model, that just looks weird. It looks different on Tycho. It's weird. Interesting. Well, let's leave the Brotherhood. Probably never to return, honestly. This bunch of people are not very tolerable, let's just say that. Let's do a save. And let's go down to the boneyard. Oh. A family of mole rats. Well, they seem to be fine. Oh. Let's just go ahead and leave. Kind of awkward, not gonna lie. This time it's scorpions. Don't really care about them, honestly. Want to get to the boneyard. Here we are. LA Boneyard, Los Angeles County, California. Let's go ahead and come into Aditum. Welcome to Aditum, stranger. Watch yourself. We'll be watching you. Can I ask a few questions? Well, what do you want to know? What do you do here? I'm one of the regulators. It's our job to keep the peace in Aditum, and to protect the town. Our boss, Caleb, could tell you more. Tell me about the LA Boneyard. East of us are the followers. They are a bunch of peace nuts. East of the blades. East of us are the followers. East are the blades. Okay. East are the blades. A bunch of skags, if you ask me. A ways south of here is the cathedral, where the children have their religious center. What do you know about the children of the cathedral and the followers of the apocalypse? They're both groups of nuts. The followers want everyone to be peaceful and happy. They don't realize that the world is too harsh for that. The children have some sort of god they worship in their cathedral to the south. They have a hospital, but they're a little too weird to be on the level. How can I get inside? Sorry, but we have to be careful around strangers here too. Oh, sorry, but we have to be careful around strangers. Too dangerous. Maybe you can do some work for Zimmerman. And that is where I'm going to leave it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. A bit of a letdown this episode. I mean, didn't really accomplish much, but I'm looking forward to next week, where we're going to explore probably the entirety of Aditum. So I'll see you then. This has been Fallout. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.